even the IPOP of a thing, for now, as it stands now, there's division in IPOP. For now, as it stands, there's division. So wherever there is division, automatically there can be unity. So they can't even come together to say they want to hold anything. And moreover, if the government is not yet ready for them, if they're actually ready for them and they declare them as a terrorist group, automatically the government will take every strategic step to make sure they are being comprehended. So for that reason, I don't think there will be anything. There won't be anything that will stop the election. To me, they can't stop the election. If Boko Haram cannot stop election in the north, so I don't think IPOB can stop election in the east. Sorry, that's in Anambra State.
Stay at home that you said, and for your people, you did stay at home. Your children couldn't write WAEC exam, they couldn't write NECO. Then who are you killing? Yourself. It is the future of the state that they are killing. See, you don't agitate by punishing yourself. You don't agitate by letting yourself down. You don't get angry and decide not to eat. Who are you doing? Yourself. There was an incident that happened certain times. A trailer load of Keke Napep went to Lagos to import an Igbo man with the Igbo truck, with the Igbo property, who was burnt to ash. Who's lost? You. So see, there is no sense in that. They are not making any sense. If they say the election should not hold, do they have their leader? No. So what is the means of them making their own leader? See, so many things need. I think the Igbo elites need to talk to their people, call their people, and tell them how people agitate for things, not by destroying what you've gotten already. We have very few social amenities. We have very few all those things. And the little one you have, you say you've been marginalized, they are not developing the place. The little one you had, you are getting them destroyed. So who are you doing? Yourself. At the end of the day, yourself. Because no single, see, let's be very practical about it. Now they don't like any other party from the north, any other party from the west, just their party. Then controlling how many states? ABGA, only one state. Are you taking the ABGA to come and rule Nigeria? No. So there are political games that they play by the rule, join them, get to that place where you are going, then make your mind known. Not that you want to go. It's not possible. See, they should talk to themselves. If you don't want election to be held, then who is going to rule you? They don't have governor. Is army that is the army or the IPOP member that will be the governor of the state? It is not done. They should calm down, look for a way of resolving the problem, even if you think you have been marginalized. It is not by destroying the little you have. No, it's not done anywhere.
Greetings, everybody. Your owner civilian brother is back again. You see, I have been telling our brothers in the southeast, our Igbo brothers, or the IPOB criminal, the Kano and his stupid group, that, freedom is for the intelligent people that are smart. Freedom is for those who understand what to do to get freedom. Freedom are not for fools like Nnamdi Kanu and his gang. Freedom, you don't even understand the meaning of freedom. You can't even spell it. You see, the whole nation is suffering today because Igbo man destroyed the regional structure. Over 200 tribes agreed on with our colonial master. Igbo man single-handedly destroyed it and introduced this style of government. We all are fighting today. We all are struggling to rectify the mistake Igbo man made many years ago. You see, when you call for a referendum, how are you going to get a referendum? It is same Igbo man, your own brother, that rewrites our constitution and remove referendum. And you are crying referendum. The same thing your brother remove because of greed, because of Igbo man wants it all. Because you want to be the superior tribe, the superior, and make others inferior. You want to be the one on top. You want everything for yourself. You remove referendum from our constitution. And today, you are the one crying referendum. So, my Igbo brothers, what you're supposed to be talking about now, how you are going to rewrite the constitution and put referendum there before before you start trying for referendum, go and fight to rewrite our constitution and put referendum there. And you know it's not going to be easy. All Nigeria have to vote. You are in trouble, oh. You know, look at your Southeast leader. I've been saying it. When it comes to politics, Igbos are zero. When it comes to politics, they're supposed to take the back seat. Look at Southeast today. Look at Igbo leaders. A disgrace, a completely they are disgrace. What a shame. The money made for infrastructure, to build good hospital, good health care, to build good road, education for their people. They are banking it, putting it in their own private account, using it to send their children abroad to go and study. Abandon the poor masses. That is the reasons why some criminal, like them Doziem, like China Samoro and the other Sambelakpa and Ikenga, living in foreign land, giving command, giving order, telling people to sit at home. It is because you guys are failed. That is the reason why people outside the country telling people what to do, what not to do in the Southeast. That is the reason. Because you guys, you are failed in your responsibility. You know, look at the five Igbo states. Look at their governors. They look dull. They can't even talk. They look stupid. I'm sorry to use insulting words. They look dull. They can't even talk. By now, I was expecting Willie Obiano, the governor of Anambra State, to be telling the military to come and save the state for him. This idiot are saying there will be no election. Who gave them the power to say that? Who gave them the power to say? Look at people who claim they are fighting for freedom. I said they can't even spell the word freedom. What makes you think destroying the infrastructure in your state will give you freedom? What makes you think creating terror, terrorizing your people, killing your people will give you your fucking stupid and useless Biafra? Look at how they smoke out, how they kill that doctor, Chika, is it not Chika or Chike Akuyili, the late Dora Akuyili husband. They blow his fucking head up. Look at, he was on the ground, blood, so much blood. How he was struggling to in his own land, in his own state. And you expect his family to support your Biafra nonsense? You see that young boy they killed, they said they saw him, you know, at APC office. They just kill him like that. Look, this your 5 state where you are doing the stupid sit at home. It's part of the referendum. You are talking about that. The 5 states is for the Biafra. Your 5 miserable states is where you can do your Biafra nonsense. And stop including other tribes in the south. We are not the same. We are not even neighbor. You guys are born stupid and foolish. You put us in this pen. In Kano, I saw them. It was on the news. They said IPOB begged Oduduwa to join them in their 1 month sit-at-home. God punish now. I know this stupid Oduduwa, not all Oduduwa, not the intelligent, not the real Yorubas, the good Yorubas, people that have brains, people that have big brains. Those Igbo kind of stupid, Mayo Gunstan kind of stupid Yorubas. Upon all, what Nnamdi has said against you people, how he have insulted you people. Anywhere Yoruba man is the pastor, don't go to that church. When we get Biafra, all our people that are married to Yoruba, we will cleanse their children because they are cursed. Yorubas are this. Yorubas are wicked. Yorubas are the devil. They are the traitor. You still on the street carrying your stupid flag with your stupid map saying you are doing something with this stupid Igbo. You are all useless. Fucking stupid people. Stupid and useless. You want Oduduwa. Meanwhile, your fucking brother is the vice president of that country. Your fucking brother is the speaker in a country where we have over almost 300 tribes. Yoruba man is the vice president. Yoruba man is the speaker. Fulani is president. Fulani is the Senate. Is the Senate president. Is that how to run the country? Look at the country now. We have a professor and a pastor as a vice president. Look at the country. We have a professor and like Osibanjo as vice president. Look at Buhari independence speech. Both these Yoruba agitators and the stupid IPOB, you are all criminals. You are all fucking criminals. We are telling you people, you created this Wazobia. You will enjoy your Wazobia. You will enjoy your Wazobia. You are deceiving the rest minority tribe. Yoruba was the president in 1990, 2017. Now the same power is coming to the south. The Yorubas are warming up. What about the other tribe? You think we don't know what we are doing? You are all senseless. That's the reason we need restructuring. I stand for restructuring. The Midwestern family must stick together. You people can't deceive us. If you like, bomb your state. Kill your people. I saw military tanks. You know, the Fulani government rolling out their military tank. They are going to the southeast to go and whatever. Kill innocent people. Because these IPOB monkeys, these ESM monkeys in the bush, they will not be there when they will run their mouth. Run their mouth. When they see a soldier now, they begin to run. Cooking up propagandas everywhere. I advise you don't want to take. I am for the truth and nothing but the truth. Ina Adikan is not coming out for now. They are going to keep him there till election 2023. 2023, they are going to keep him there. It is coming. The South president is coming. They are going to decide the fate of it. That criminal, stupid Ina Adikan. I thought he said he is formidable. I thought he said he can play God if he wants to. It is time for him to play the God now. I warn you people. Leave the Benin's alone. Leave the Benin family alone. You said no. You are going to be a man. Hello, him. See how stupid and useless now. Look, you said he's using a British passport. Who care about him now? The stupid boy now, they can. The British now, did they care? You're supposed to be British citizen, you know. According to you people, it was the Kenya. According to you people, it was Kenyan government that handed over him to Nigeria. A British citizen. Kenyan government handed over him to Nigeria. And nobody give a shit about him. He's all alone there. He had to sing Nigerian national anthem before he can hit. Look at how Ina Adikan single-handedly destroyed Southeast. Creating ESM to be terrorizing people. Why would you go and burn Joe Igbokwe's house? For what? Why would you burn Joe Igbokwe's house? Why would you burn Joe Igbokwe's house? Is it by force for everybody to agree with you? Is it by force for everybody to believe in your stupid Biafra? He had his own choice to say, I don't want Biafra. Must you die because must he die? Must you burn his house because you don't want Biafra? In jail a year, you deported him from Turkey. He cannot even go to his father's state, his own state. His own state, Imo State. He's in Abuja because he talked to you. When Ina Adikan